Men can cry for many reasons. Sadness, happiness, emotion, sorrow. Today I cry. I cry hard like a child. And I can tell you for sure that it's been many years I wasn't crying like this. So, I'm a bit late. I just arrived at the track and this is the situation. We have the safety car in front, my car with my teammate, and they are all ready to drive on the road. Yeah, I was supposed to drive, but yeah, you know, I came late. So the passion for motorsports is waking up again in Italy. Look at this. I'm not used to see this. We came with the cars here in the center of the city, Campagnano di Roma, which is close to the circuit, and it's just amazing. They also gave us for free some drinks. You know, I remember for last year in Zolder, I drank a beer before the race and I was super fast. Okay, I broke the gearbox, but I mean, that's another story. So I'm drinking again, hoping to get faster tomorrow. "25 years ago, motorsport in Italy was different. The days of famous names like Pirro, Larini, Capello and Giovanardi with his Alfa 155, but also less famous but popular names like Sergio Sampataro with his blue pumped Fiat Tipo. I'm talking about names whose distant echoes I only heard. Maybe I heard stories in the paddock dinners, because I never got to see those races, because I was a kid. Those races, televised, in those days attract tens of thousands of fans on the track. And the grandstand in Vallelunga was like that. Incredibly huge, full of people, enthusiasts camped out on the lawn, dreamily watching those cars, and eagerly awaiting Tuesday to read the newspaper talking about those races. That motorsports in Italy no longer exists. The question is, why? Well, my idea is that those racing cars that were once inspired by everyday road cars are now inspired by luxury supercars that almost nobody can afford. So the motorsport enthusiast who used to drive an Alfa 155, how can he identify himself with a Ferrari 488? Maybe this is the reason why people don't go anymore on track to watch the races. Well, you know what? I want to reverse this trend. I want to see again the grandstands full of people, full of racing enthusiasts, full of fans cheering for us. And you know what? In my own small way, I am succeeding it. And this is probably the greatest satisfaction of my whole life. Be ready, guys, because this weekend will be unforgettable. We will see even more people than last year in Vallelunga. Motorsport in Italy is awakening, because the passion is there. All I needed was just a spark.
Ho sentito oggi che non sento più quella deriva quando vai a inserire, ma è come se avessi una gomma.
The surprises this weekend are many, and this was one of the most unexpected. Yeah, you already know that in the first 2 rounds we were struggling. Also, my teammate was not the fastest, but with some experience, skills and good luck, he still managed to win some races. But I did not. So at this point, any team would have told me, this is the car, adapt, do your best. But the thing is that car racing is not just any team. Do you know what they did? Without telling me anything, without asking me anything, they analyzed all the data, all the videos, all the feedbacks. They worked like crazy and totally changed the car setup. They came here with a radically brand new setup, and I never expected that. So that's why I tested in this morning in an extra session, and I can tell you it's totally different. I will need some time to get used to it. But you know what? I love it. And most importantly, it's really fast. But as I told you, there are many surprises this weekend. Passion must be cultivated at a young age. And today, the racetrack invited 500 children from summer camps to experience a day at the track with us. I'm sorry, kids, if you're gonna take a picture with everybody. It was still wonderful to meet you. Thank you so much for the love you've shown.
Boh. Stamattina era tutto fighissimo. Le cose che mi hanno mandato un po' in crisi adesso, un po' i bloccaggi davanti, mi sembrava di essere tanto lento. Però
hai girato costante 42. L'ultimo giro mi pare hai fatto 42,5. In confronto agli altri non è male, considerando che ci sono 50 gradi a terra.
Ma anche secondo me è salita ancora, no? So, for the first time in my life, I can truly say I'm worried. But I'm not worried about the car or the performance. I'm worried about the temperatures. I mean, the thermometers we have inside, it's not working, it's out of scale. But the one I put last year on the number 88, it says 58.7 degrees Celsius. But that thermometer is in there, okay? The problem is in the pedals. I think we got higher than 70 degrees Celsius on the pedals, and literally my feet was boiling. I had to remove the right foot from the throttle and use the left on the straights.
Mette dentro la scarpa tua.
Ma che materiale?
È un materiale new. Questa roba qui, guarda. Questa.
Ah, ok.
Non ci vedevo.
Se riesci a metterla sul pedale, perché il mio problema è che c'è toccare il pedale.
No, che metterla solo dentro la scarpa, scusa.
No, sul pedale del gas no.
Dà fastidio?
Sente scotta?
Sì, però
Ti supporto.
io ho il piede di titanio.
Porca troia,
Una
ma
domanda seria, secondo te riusciamo a finire la gara?
No, io già
caldo.
la terza o quarta volta che mi sono schiamato i piedi.
Ok.
La fortuna è che abbiamo quasi più di un mese. Andiamo al Sant'Eugenio domenica sera e passa la paura.
Have you ever been racing with a car hotter than this one inside?
Never.
Never?
Never ever.
Really?
In all my life.
Oh my god. Are we sure we're going to finish the race?
Sure.
How?
Because we have 2 feet.
Ah, okay, great.
you
Thank you.
can choose.
That's a great news. We have 2 races, but
Yeah, we got
that's the
some
problem.
rest in between.
Okay. Don't you feel hot inside?
Yeah, it's too hot. I didn't expect it even.
But what about the feet? Can you keep your foot on the throttle?
I mean, yes, like feeling because the shoes that I wear now are more, how to
Okay.
say, more fat, let's say. Before I wear more thin, and I had an issue with my,
It melted.
yeah.
Oh my god. Entro gomma nuova. Tutti i giri che ho fatto prima di fermarmi, io potevo forzare la staccata, l'inserimento, l'accelerazione, l'appoggio. Bella lì. Quando sono entrato in pista, la macchina ha iniziato a scivolare un po' dappertutto. Ciao, posso fare una foto? Sì.
Ma con questo ragazzo qua, vai.
Okay, this is going to be the hardest weekend of my whole life, for many reasons. First of all, the heat. Today it was 31 Celsius outside, and the thermometer in the car read 59 Celsius. Tomorrow is going to be 32 or 16 to the car, and Sunday 36 or 62, 63 inside the car. Talking about temperature for which the human body was not designed for, but we are drivers and we will have to endure them. Second reason, the heat kills these tires, which means that in the qualifying we'll have only 2 good laps. After that, the tires will drop a little bit and it will be impossible to improve the lap time. Third reason, I'm also racing with legend cars, so 5 races in 2 days. Physically, it's going to be exhausting. Fourth reason, this is a home race. 25,000 people expected, a large part of which will be there for me. I want to give attention to everybody. I want to win for everybody. This is the least I can do for you, for having endured all the heat to come and see me. Above all, I want to win here in Vallelunga, in my home race. Fifth reason, which is probably the biggest one, 5 days ago, I received the kind of news that turns your life upside down. I received a specialized medical diagnosis concerning me, and how you react to this diagnosis is extremely subjective. You can be upset, shocked, traumatized, or on the contrary, relieved. Like, you know, a weight has been lifted off you. In my case, luckily, I'm relieved, but that doesn't mean that my mind is thinking a lot right now. And I really mean a lot. Okay, yeah, you also want to know what this diagnosis is about, right? So, I've been diagnosed with level 1 autism, more specifically what they used to call Asperger's syndrome. I am an autistic guy, and I found it out when I was 33 years old. Of course, I will tell you all about in a video later in the season, because I need time to gather all the information and process everything. But now I have to think about the race. Great, Jimmy! Come on! Pole position! That means only one thing. The car is good. I went out first because I want a clear track. You know, every minute the asphalt temperature goes up, and with it the lap times go up. So I have to shoot the lap time immediately. Go! Let's launch for the first time lap. Keep in mind that this cannot be a good lap, because the tires get ready from lap 3. This is going to be my first really quick lap, and it's going to be a good lap. Guys, I just hope they don't slow me down in the slow part of the track, otherwise I will lose the chance to make the pole position. Now we get to the shortest hairpin of the track. No, no, no. Damn! I lost a couple tenths of a second, which can be really, really heavy for the lap. And now I try to do as fast as possible. Yes, we get to the last corner of the track. The line is good. The line is good. Hard braking in here. Good line. Throttle as early as soon as possible. We get to the exit. The exit is good. 41.08, 1/10 lower than the pole position. Now, this is the last chance to improve my lap time. We get to Curvone, the fastest corner of the championship, 205 kilometers an hour, maybe 220. We get to brake at the Cimini. The line was super good. Look at this, close to the hairpin. I lost the rear a little bit, but the traction is still good. So, I think I lost 1/10 of a second there, but I did the Curvone really fast, so they actually compensate each other. Now we get to the corner that I love the most, the corner where I can get the fastest. Above all, the car in front of me just locked up the front right tire. Please don't slow me down in this lap, because this is going to be my last chance to make the pole position. The exit is good. The delta is still green. It's still under my precedent lap time. Now, first gear in this super slow corner. Last year I was using second. Now I'm using first gear to exit as fast as possible, to have the best traction possible. We get to one of the trickiest corner of the championship. The banking is opposite, so we use a lot of grip, especially in braking. We get now once again to the small hairpin. The car in front seems fast enough not to disturb my lap time, but it's hard to concentrate when you have a car in front. I really hate it. Now we get to the S. The traction was good in the X, and look at this. I'm losing a grip. I'm losing a little bit of grip. The tires are too hard right now. We get to the final corner of the track. The delta is still there. The traction was good, but not the best possible. I hit the gravel a bit. No, 41.05, 55 thousandths of a second slower than Paul Jouffroy. It means I lost the pole position. And I will start in P2. Tame. Too bad. You people in the box cheer, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you know, a second place is still first row, but that pole position lost like that, I can't get over it. It was not wanted. However, today is the day of surprises. And listen to this, because there are so many things you need to know. Good news, Tjortis is in trouble, but in big trouble. On Friday he wasn't fast, but he always does that. But with a big surprise, he wasn't fast today either. Or actually not faster than we were. So today he started P3, 3/10 from the pole position. Bad news, Jouffroy is flying. Every race he's getting faster and faster, and he's becoming really scary. Good news, both Jouffroy and Tjortis are also racing in the Pro, so they will cook a lot at 2 p.m. and maybe they will get tired to our race. Bad news, from this race, we run the entire championship in the Pro as well. All my main opponents are racing double the miles every weekend. Exactly like Hezemans in 2022. But now I need to rest, because in 1 hour I'm racing with the legend car. The EuroNASCAR Pro race confirms that Tjortis is in trouble. And this is a good news, because it's a big chance to make good points in the standings. The only problem is called Paul Jouffroy.
The Pro did the pole position for tomorrow's race, so he will start P1. That means he's very fast today. But Tjortis was not that fast. And the good news is that they already did the race, so I hope they're a bit tired, at least. I mean, I don't know what to say. The level of EuroNASCAR 2, as always, is super high. I'll do my best.
This is going to be the most difficult challenge of my whole life. A challenge for I'm not ready. 15 laps, half an hour race, a qualifying pace in 62 Celsius degree temperature. I'm not fit. The harsh reality is that I still haven't recovered from the injury. 3 months ago 2 vertebrae, 1 week ago a rib. But I don't care, because I've worked 33 years to be there, and that's not going to stop me. This is going to be a memorable day, because today I will push my body beyond the limit that I never crossed before. And I will do this because I was born to this. I was born to race. I was born to win.
Your engine!
We are ready to go, ready to start race 1. Last year in race 1, in the same track in front of my friends, my people, I took home one of the most memorable wins of my whole life, and today I want to do the same. Overtaking from P2 in the first corner, it's almost impossible here in Vallelunga, but I will do my best. Boom, 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 let's go, let's go. The start was good, and look behind, Linster, he's pushing me, come on, like that. I'm a few inches ahead of Jouffroy. I keep flat out in the outside in Curvone. I can't believe it. What I did there. Now I have to close the inside in the turn 3. Whoa! I can't believe it! What I did there, guys! That was just crazy! Man, overtaking in the outside in Curvone is almost impossible, but I have to say thanks, Linser, for the push. That means a lot. He was my teammate last year. Really, that was incredible.
Tu sei un pazzo folgorato.
That was extraordinary. What the hell have I done in the outside at Curvone? Man, now I am P1. I have no idea who's behind me, but I have one thing clear in my mind. I have to push, yes. I have to do 15 qualifying laps, yes. But I have to deal with the inhuman conditions that I'm running in. The tires, the engine, my body, my bind, my brake. I'll have to treat everyone with extreme caution. I am flying, literally, turn after turn. I am demolishing my opponents. And do you know what the most incredible thing is? Is that I'm not forcing it. The car is just perfect, and I don't feel the fatigue.
7 decimi, 7 decimi.
I have no idea who's behind me. It could be Giuffro, Ortiz, but it doesn't matter, because today I just look ahead. Today I just drive.
Giuffro la macchina che hai dietro, hai la macchina comunque a 1 secondo e 9.
Never in my life I had such a constant pace. 42.3, 42.0, 42.1, 42.0, 42.2. I can't explain what's going on with me, but I don't miss a corner. But there is one more thing to do. The fastest lap, which means pole position for tomorrow.
Alberto Naska, who leads the way at the moment.
41.8, the overall race record including the Pro. That's unbelievable.
Sì, miglior giro ancora tuo.
Lap 9 out of 15 total. The situation is unbearable. My foot is burning. The air is unbreathable. 62 degrees inside the car. And the shocking thing is that my heart rate, which I measured during the race, is steady at 188. I want to remind you that I'm 33 years old, so my threshold is supposed to be 187. That means I'm racing at 101% of my threshold.
Il gap al momento è 1 secondo e 6.
Giuffro has picked up my pace. He's going really fast. He's going the same as me, so I can't afford to give up. I can't afford any mistake.
Meanwhile, Vladimir Osiortsis has closed in on Gil Linster.
190 beats per minute. Steady. It doesn't drop. It doesn't go down. My body's at 102%. I should feel the fatigue at this moment, but I don't feel it. Every lap I see the crowd cheering and applauding, and I have to win. I have to do it for you.
Mancano 4 giri alla fine. Hai lo stesso gap di prima, 1 secondo e 9, 1 secondo e 9.
192 BPM, 103%. The adrenaline is flowing and I can't feel anything right now. 2 laps to go, the final rush. I have to give everything I have. And then, after that, I can easily die.
Giro finale, sei a 2 secondi e mezzo di gap.
Siamo agli ultimi metri per il grande, l'assoluto protagonista.
Ma mi hanno detto che hai preso una bandiera, tipo, mortacci tua.
This win is a clear demonstration that results in life do not come by chance, but come after commitment, effort, and suffering. 1 month ago we were desperate. I started the season thinking that I was the man to beat, but life slapped me right in the face and brought me back down to earth. I was low, we were behind, so after 4 losses in a row, we got to work, all of us, as a team. The crew changed the setup. I trained a lot, on the simulator for hours, and on the cars until I broke a rib. And then the results came. After the most perfect race of my life, not a single wrong turn, not a single mistake, not a single tenth of a second lost. And then I cried. I cried for the emotion of seeing you all there cheering for me. I cried for the inhuman effort I felt. And I cried for the liberation after all these months of suffering. Nothing in life is easy. Always remember that realizing your dream will be like climbing a mountain with bare hands. It will be painful, long and difficult, but when you reach the top, I can guarantee you it will really be worth it. Thanks to all of you who were there with me that day.